News.
Moving on, President William Ruto has jetted back into the country after 5 days of marathon state visits to 4 African countries, where he vigorously campaigned for Azimio la Umoja One Kenya leader Raila Odinga's Africa Union Commission chairperson bid. The head of state announced that he had secured 4 votes in Ghana, Guinea-Bissau, Equatorial Guinea, and the Central African Republic, where he had visited and promised to secure even more in the coming days. As KTN's political affairs reporter Emmanuel Tor now explains, Raila's road to 34 votes in order to be declared chairperson is well on course, with at least 13 countries pledging their support for his bid so far.
It has been a busy week for the head of state, who has been traversing the African continent in a spirited campaign for the Azimio leader Raila Odinga's AUC bid. The president, who left Nairobi on Tuesday at 11 a.m., landed in Accra, Ghana in the evening and held meetings with Ghana President Nana Akufo-Addo, confirming that Ghana had agreed to support Odinga.
Your Excellency, my dear brother, I thank you most sincerely for accepting to support Kenya's candidature for the position of the chairperson of the Africa Union Commission 2025-2028.
After Ghana, President Ruto crossed borders to neighboring Guinea-Bissau, where he held bilateral talks with his host, President Umaro Mukhtar Sissoko Embalo, and reported positive results.
I've had occasion to brief you on the areas that we consider a priority to make our Africa Union a fit-for-purpose organization.
There is the level of continental politics that needs a presidential presence. The level of decision-making, because who are the voters in that particular setting? They are presidents and heads of state.
For information, the head of state is under pressure to actually deliver that vote. Why am I saying he's under pressure? The way the African presidents view Kenya, the way they view him, they think that he has projected himself as a leader actually for the region and for Africa for that matter.
Ruto, however, cut short his trip to Guinea-Bissau, heading south to Equatorial Guinea, and was received by Vice President Teodoro Nguema Obiang Mangue at capital Malabo. Ruto again announcing that the country had committed to supporting Kenya's candidature for the AUC in February 2025 elections. The same was the message from Central African Republic after talks with President Faustin Archange Touadera. Odinga's path to Addis Ababa looks well illuminated, with a projection that at least 13 countries had pledged support for his chairmanship. If the declaration by the East African Community through the East African Legislative Assembly is anything to go by, then the former premier could already have pocketed the 8 votes that consist the economic bloc. EAC is made up of Burundi, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Kenya, Rwanda, Somalia, South Sudan, Uganda, and Tanzania. The other 4 countries that the president has visited have also pledged their support, pushing the provisional tally to 13.
The president likes to be in charge, he likes to focus, he likes to be objective. And I think the problem is the people behind him. I mean, are they as focused as he is?
Odinga, who had also indicated that some countries in Southern Africa had also promised to support his bid, must however hope that the countries will keep their word to the ballot box, since the election is held in a secret ballot.
I'm sure you have seen Raila Odinga moving to Uganda. You have seen Raila Odinga moving to Rwanda. In the coming weeks, you will see more moving to other African states.
Odinga is expected to jet out of the country again soon, with trips to countries which have already held the elections, including Senegal and Egypt, and another one to South Africa, with polls slated for May 29th this year. Emmanuel Tor, KTN News, Nairobi.
Now, legislators from the Western Sugar Belt region have strongly opposed